I do have to ask you, so I interviewed Nessa Barrett, who I'm sure you know. I think she's great. And she was very candid and also got really like emotional and upset because people accused her of copying you.
Yeah.
Did you see that, and did you have a response to
Yeah,
everything that went down?
I think it's really sad when people just find a way to bring others down. I deal with it myself. People say that I copy people. People say Nessa copies me. People say it's just this never ending, like, who really was the first to do anything? You
I
know,
know.
we all pull inspiration from people who came long before us. And I just think that we, as artists and musicians and people who create things, we're trying to inspire. At least I am. And so I spoke to Nessa. She's the sweetest person. And I never in a million years was like, I just hate when people pin people against each other. Like there's like weird drama. And I'm like, it's not like that. I think she's so incredible and such a sweetheart. And I wish her nothing but the absolute best in the entire world. And it doesn't matter. At the end of the day, if she pulled inspiration from my video or not, I'm happy if she did, because that to me is that's a compliment and that's a form of flattery. And I don't want to live in a world that like art is so gate kept and it's like we can't, like, no, like if it inspires somebody, great. That's my whole entire goal and why I create music and why I create art, is to hopefully inspire people. So I don't know where this sudden like you want to be this person or you're copying this person came from, where it's like, no, we all want to be our own people. We just maybe are inspired by X, Y, and Z. And I just don't know why that's always kind of been like this problem.
I find it frustrating, and I don't think I've ever actually done this, but I do think the media tends to do it sometimes. And I saw that you actually responded. Did someone say that you were copying Ariana Grande? Did I see that right?
Well, people say that about me. Like people say a lot of stuff. People say everything about me. But yeah, no, people say, oh, she copies Ariana. And I'm like, I've been an Ariana fan since I was so young. Like, I don't know why. Like I'll see TikToks or I'll see videos of girls, you know, doing their hair like her, making a video like her, and it's like, oh my god, you killed this. And then I like do my hair remotely. Yeah, and they're like, you wanna be, and I'm like, why can't I just like her hair? And like, also, again, like who really started anything? Like we're all just people, and we all are just like doing our thing. And I think that there's nothing wrong with being inspired by somebody. I look up to Ariana so much, and she's one of my idols. I think she's so strong and beautiful. And I don't know why me being inspired by her in some way would ever be an issue. So yeah, I did speak about that recently, and just kind of was like, yeah, it makes me sad, because I don't think people should be pinning women against each other. We should be lifting each other up and inspiring one another.
1,000%. And I feel like that was like very eloquently said, and hopefully you don't have to deal with that anymore. Is the performing though getting you more excited about this debut album?
Yeah, definitely. I just want to perform it. Like I love performing and I love touring and singing and dancing, and just like that's always what I've loved first, is performing. So I hope that we end up able to do all of that. But yeah, I'm so excited for my album to come out.
It's called Life Support, right? Why are you calling it Life Support?
Life Support felt like the perfect title when I was making it, because it really was such a lifeline for me, and it was really like one of the only reasons I got out of bed in the morning was to go make not the only reason, was to go make this album. And it was like my motivation, and I thank it for actually like keeping me alive in a lot of ways. And I felt like I was falling into a really dark heavy depression, and I was able to kind of work through it with making this album. It was very therapeutic for me, and it was my outlet, and I'm just really, really grateful for it.